Hey, what's up guys? We're here for Gabby's birthday. We're in Stepantsminda, which is in Georgia, and we got this great cabin here, and we just made a new friend. We're gonna show you around the cabin. Also, we have like paragliding planned and a lot of other adventures too. Alright, here's the cabin. Down there is the town of Kazbegi. It's also known as Stepantsminda. And I'll take you around for the tour here. A nice balcony area. And our friend is still here. It's pretty cold here. Reminds me definitely a lot of Canada. What's up, Gabby? What's our new friend's name?
Gregory.
Okay. And this is the cabin. Check it out. It's a little messy. It's got a little mini kitchen, washing machine, washroom here. It's really nice and modern. I think this is a really new apartment here. Check out this view. This is just the craziest view. Super nice mountain here. And let's go to the balcony. And our buddy's still here. Alright, so this is gonna be a great week and got a lot planned. So we'll go over the finances at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around for that. Alright, we're about to jump off the ledge here.
Well, we're in the air. You think we need? What else should I do? That's it?
You will walk, lady.
Okay.
Okay, start.
Okay.
Start. Видишь.
Look at those palm trees, damn!
Right, so we both just landed here. Check it out. From all the way up there to here. How was it?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Describe it.
I don't want to.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe later.
Alright, I'm gonna do a cost breakdown of this awesome weekend. Let's start with the accommodations. So the cabin that you saw there, it was amazing. It was secluded and we had a lot of room and privacy. There was hardly any people around us. It really felt like having a private residence somewhere in the mountains, which I've never really experienced before, and the views were fantastic. It was only $50 a night. It's probably low season right now, but still, that was an incredible deal, I thought. For transportation, we decided to hire a private car off of gotrip.ge. So that cost about $50 to hire the driver. And we're really glad that we did because the driver was great and he stopped along all the interesting sightseeing points of interest along the way. We stopped at about 10 different places. We had a nice lunch. We just took our time to get there and it was a really nice experience. And we're really glad that we did that because we discovered that there was parasailing along the way there in a little town called Getaway, which is where they have most of their snowboarding and skiing. So that's how we decided to do that. It was kind of a spontaneous thing. So $50 for the private car. You don't have to go this route. You can go the public vans. They're called, I think they're pronounced Mershuka. I'm just butchering it. I'm just gonna put it here in text. So this is what they look like. I hear they drive kind of crazy though, and they might not be the safest, but it's only, I think, like $5 per person for a similar trip like this. So if you're trying to save some costs, this is a good way to do it. The other expense that we had was the paragliding. So the paragliding that you saw earlier, that was $100, which I think for the experience was 100% worth it. Came with a GoPro video that they posted on YouTube, and it was just an amazing experience. So completely worth it. Other than that, the other big expense probably was food. Food was relatively cheap. Most places in Georgia, it ranged from $5 a meal for a sit-down restaurant meal to a nicer one. We spent about $20 or $30. That was most of the cost. The hiking was obviously free, and that was probably the best thing to do there at this time. We hiked up to the church there. It's a very famous hike. It's probably the nicest one in Georgia is what we've heard. So that didn't cost anything, and that was one of the nicest hikes I ever been on. This dog followed us along the way the whole time, and he was just hanging out with us for the entire hike, which was cool. So comparing this trip to something back in Canada, for example, if you were to take a trip like this to Whistler, it would easily cost a couple thousand, maybe even $3,000 for an experience like this, like a private cabin right in the mountains, paragliding, eating out every restaurant. So the cost of living in Georgia is great. Of course, it's not going to be as nice as Whistler and like have as many luxury accommodations, but if you don't mind all that, I think this was a very good trip and good value for what it was, and I hope to do a lot more in Georgia coming up here. That about sums up this trip. I'll be posting more travel videos in the future. Be sure to check out my blog also, wealthawesome.com. I have a lot of articles on travel, and as always, thanks for listening.